The life of a young teen wiped out by a distracted driver. More than 5 years after the death of Emily Zaltsman, the man accused of causing that death has still not gone to trial.
KSAT Investigates found the court overseeing the case has a massive backlog that outpaces all other felony judges in Bexar County. Dylan Collier explores the repeated delays as a family waits for justice.
It was great. I actually got to be in her classroom teaching history for her. I got to eat lunch with her and a friend.
Karen Zaltsman started September 14th, 2017, substituting at her daughter Emily's middle school, and ended it at University Hospital, where she learned from medical staff that her 13-year-old child, who herself dreamed of one day becoming a doctor, had died in a car crash.
Left side was waiting room, and the right side is consultation room. And they said, why don't you come over here? And it's just like, I don't want to go in that room. That's not the good room.
The car Emily was riding in struck from behind while at a standstill in traffic on Loop 1604. A Jeep Rubicon, driven by Paul Sochting, slammed into it going an estimated 60 miles per hour without braking. Investigators have evidence that Sochting, who is deaf and does not speak, was texting while driving.
Just 4.5 months earlier, first responders found Sochting in this Guadalupe County intersection in a rolled over SUV. He conveyed to investigators that he was checking his mirrors when he ran a red light, causing his vehicle to be T-boned.
It's very tough knowing that we're waiting now 5 years and for justice for Emily.
And while the loss of Emily has led Zaltsman to spearhead efforts to raise awareness about the dangers of distracted driving,
my daughter Emily was 13 years old and had just started her 8th grade year.
The man responsible for her child's death remains free to rack up additional criminal charges for drug possession and unlawful carry of a weapon in Comal County in 2020. One of those cases has already been disposed of, all while his Bexar County case languishes. 15 times it's been given a trial date. 15 times that day has come and gone without a jury being selected. Judge Frank Castro will preside over the trial. He has the largest active caseload of any felony court in Bexar County, according to the latest available judicial management data. Castro addressed the backlog in a written statement, telling us cases piled up during COVID court stoppages. Because of jail population concerns, cases with defendants who are incarcerated awaiting trial have priority. And he is required to dedicate a lot of time and attention to the county's Felony Veterans Treatment Court. For Zaltsman, she's forced to mark the milestones of others while waiting for closure.
I think about all her friends that are in their first few weeks of college. It's hard knowing that she didn't get to do any of these things that she wanted to do.
For KSAT Investigates, I'm Dylan Collier.
And the general counsel for the district court says that Castro has made strides in addressing the backlog in recent weeks and that his pending caseload for indictments as of late last month was down to around 1,200. Sochting's next trial date is scheduled for October 18th. A court employee for Judge Castro said that staff is trying to line up sign language interpreters.